It's Week 12 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Dolphins and the Titans, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. Will swing complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Throwing on first down is Murray. And his throw is incomplete. The Dolphins at 10-1 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Levis now on 1st and 10. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
2nd and 6. From the gun, Murray. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now Spears to begin the drive. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First and 10, it's Levis. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Levis from the gun. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Levis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might walk one over his head as this game progresses.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Here's Allen. Give him 4 on the kick.
He's been denied.
They'll try to run this one in. Miami. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend nothing. So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. And he's had a hard time avoiding the interceptions of late. A couple last week, a couple more so far in this one. See if he can do better here as they start with a 1st down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Levis now off of play action. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the...
And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Titans in possession of the football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. In motion, Hill. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Play action now. Levis. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And here's a give to Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Levis sets up to throw here. This one downfield to Burks. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. Pushes past him, and now running right through him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's George. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a carry for Allen. And he is going to lose lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 36 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The Spears with another carry.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hand off to Spears. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Levis looking to throw.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kyler Murray going to lead his offense back out. He found Tyreek Hill with a touchdown pass on the previous drive, and they start here 1st and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's George. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than
ever. Around the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. As a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now Murray.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So with 4 seconds to go in the...
They put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Off the play fake, Levis. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Levis on third down. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
On first and 10, it's Spears.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Right back to Spears.
And it's a fumble. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the sack.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 12, almost all the way to the 30.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here's second and 3.
Now Murray off play action.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here's a second and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down.
49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They'll run. This is Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll start on the ground with Spears. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Levis sets up the throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Here's a run by Spears. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Levis. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Murray going to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Dan, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.